Okay, let's see what I got already. Before I do any decoration on the inside, I was sorry, just a little frog in my throat. I was doing the first page of this one, and I put some paper on the sides. It's just this, at cutting at 1 inch, scoring at a ½ inch, and then fold it, so nothing to it, really easy, and then just glue it on the side. And I was making this one, this first page, and now I did my months, but I think the left side is pretty too. I really think that is nice, so I think I am going to make the other sides too, and then I will be back to you. Yay. Yeah, so that is what I am going to do for now. Next thing I am doing is making my weekly pages ready, and well, that's really simple. I grab my 5 pages I print out and I just fold them, same as my monthly pages. Oh yeah, okay. I got friends, and I just forgot to turn off my sound, but anyway, just fold these, and then put this with your bone folder. That can be done in one move. Then I am going to attach these 2 pages to each other just with some easy tape, so it's easier to flip these pages, and I don't do all the graphic 45 hinges on the side, because that is really going to be too fat and not necessary. I think that is really too busy, because we already have the months decorated, and I am planning, that's why I keep this front plain, I am planning to decorate that, of course. So now I am using my template with all my pages, and then make 6 circles. Then I use these little tiny clamps to keep it all together. And then I'm just going to punch my holes. Last one. Okay. Clean this out, and I just leave one on just for now. So when I all have these done, then I can decorate the front and put them in. Yeah, really cool. Okie dokie, my weekend is over, so time to shoot some next things. If you hear something on the back, I have my window open. It's summer and it's really hot this weekend. It was hot. Today it's a little less hot, but still it's hot upstairs. So I have my window open, so don't complaining with my background paper, with my background noises. I live quite like next to a busy road and next to a busy business with lots of noise and trucks and machines. So yeah, that's how it is, that's how I live. So don't, if you you just ignore it. I hope you don't mind. Okay, so what I have for the moment, I have what do I have? I have 4 months in here, because all all 12 months I cannot do. It's really too thick. So I thought if I put 4 months in each time, then I just can use it each 4 months and then put these out and put the other 4 months in. That's how I was going to plan with it. So, and in each weekly plan I made a just a little how you call this, embellishments, and for the rest I did not do anything just yet, because that's nice to do when you work on each week. And so yeah, so here we have the month June, and you can embellishment this as much as you like. And then I have my weekly plan, and as you see I use this already. And so these are the 4 months, and this is the weekly plan for the month of July. And then I also have August, and then this is my little embellishment front. So yeah, these are my 4 months, and of course we have lots and lots of place to play with on the front. And this is still not very thick, but I think it's enough. So I will put 4 months in, and now I can make something on the back with perhaps a little storage. But I know myself, if I am going to work with this, I don't flip this every time around. So I think I will leave the back pretty plain, perhaps with one pocket, but not too much. So I will work on the front. That's why I left my front a little higher than my wing is. And so we have plenty of space, because I think, yeah, quite a centimeter to play with on this side. And that's really what I like, to make your own planner. I really like a planner, but I also like to storage things or put photos in. So let's play on the left side. Yeah, stay tuned. So the first thing I like to do is make one big flip page with an extra gossip. So we have more room to play with. So, and I did not plan anything just yet, you know me. I'm just going to see and watch what I can do with my left page. So I first make a hinge, or a flippity flop, how much you like me to say that. Don't know why, but okay. Okay, so we have one hinge, and now I want to see how much I have left for my extra space. Yeah, I can make, let's see, 2 of an 8, 1/4, how you call people that. So let's see, let's score. Ew. Okay, I think we need for the first page just, yeah, I think 2 8 or 1/4, I will call it. 2 little extra pieces. So just fold it. So now we have a little extra space we can work on at the bottom. So you see, now we have a little extra space. So in between this space we can work our layers. Now let's see. Now I have to make this, of course, as the same size as the paper, the black paper I used at the bottom. So I cut it. And now I have my extra page. Yes, and now I have to make sure that this page is about 2 millimeters away from this edge. So I am going to line this up and stay away at least 2 millimeters away from your first fold line. Okay, so line it up and line your fold line against your paper on this side. Line it up and then see how far this comes, and if it's correctly, we have just 1 or 2 millimeters away. Now I see that I still need a little more. I definitely don't want that my page is going to be in the way. So it's better to be a little shorter than too long. So that's my advice. So just line it up as much as you want, and then I think I have it. Yes, okay, so can we put it already in? Yeah, we can, because we are going to work further on this page. So yeah, let's put some tape on. Block. I always like to use that. Where was my scissors? It's the weekend, so it's after the weekend, and when I normally stop filming, I will clean up the most I can. Not everything, of course, but the most I can. So every little tool I use, then I will clean it up. Oh, that was not supposed to do that. Only the pin. Just clean it up. Yep, there we go. And I really like to use some extra glue so my page will stay put, and you can wiggle a little if you are needed to. Okay, let's put it in. And just line it up first at the bottom. There we go. Then keep this straight, and then I want to hold this, and then I just this is a little more tricky because we have that extra space, because I think it's easier to put it flat. The space, I mean, the flippity flop. So you can work on that space. Okay, now we can turn it over and make sure that your hinge is not going anywhere. Okay, so here we go. We have that extra space and our page. Okay, so that's the first page. And now we can do anything in here before we go on with this page. So yeah, what do you think? What shall we make on this page? Well, I have an idea, but I don't know if I want to use it just yet, but I think I do. I really like pockets. What do you think? Just give me 1 second. Okay. For the first thing I like to make is 2 envelopes. So I can put nice little things in, of course. So the first thing I am going to do is make a mark at the middle of my page. So I just line it up, and mine is about 22 centimeters, so that is 10, 11 and a half. Did I think that's correct? 11, 12, yeah. Okay, so this is my middle, and I am going to work with this mark. So first I grab a piece of paper, and I am going to make, yes, I think I do, yeah. First I am going to make 2 hinges at each side. I think I just manage that I will have enough with my A4. So just fold it. Okay. Then let's check. And sometimes so many people ask me the measurements, but this is just how I work, and without any measurements. So yeah, this is perfect. I have left some room for this fold line, and I have enough space to this side, so this is perfect. So next thing I am going to do is, let's see, we can make another fold line for the bottom. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so next thing I am going to do is make another fold line at the bottom. So we create a nice pocket with a fold line. Normally I would not do that, but this occasion I will, and my A4 is still enough for making 2 nice pockets. So okay, then I will cut these in a little angle, shorter, so I don't have any bulk on each corner. Okay. Okay, grab the album, and now we can measure. Let's put it just a little out of the way so I can see my mark. My mark is there, and let's first do the bottom. So I line it up at my black paper, and then I am going to make a mark, because here is my middle. Yeah, and now we can cut this at my mark. Yeah, and we can do the other one. Just line it up, make a mark, and for now I do go all the way up, and then I decide later on if I will adjust anything. So okay, let's see what we have now. It's going on the way. We have made a pocket on this side. Did I not cut this perfectly? No, I did not. Why? Why I did not cut this right away? Okay. Why? I really don't know. something went wrong. So, okay, just going once again. Now I am going, yeah, this is it. So let's see. I really want to make these two pockets the same size. So yeah, I thought that, so let's make the other one the same size. Okay, let's make a little adjustment. Okay, now it's perfect. Yes, yes it is. Now we have a little opening at the top that's easier for me to put the flap in a minute. Yep, this is perfect. Yep. Okay, so for those who want to know my height of my pocket, that's 11.2 centimeters or 4/3 inch. That and the wideness you check with your pages. Well, let's see. Mine is 7/2 about, and it's 18.3 centimeters. Okay, so I think we can make the first one on here. So let's first do some tape on it. I really hope that you guys had a lovely weekend and also had so much nice weather, because here it really was hot. And that in such a quick time. I can't say 2 weeks ago I still have a little blanket on my sofa. And now I really like to walk bare feet on in my house. So yeah, it really goes fast. I believe it was almost 30 degrees here in Holland, and gosh, that is really hot for April. So okay, let's see. We have the first pocket. But I think I like to make a nice blah blah blah. How do you call this? a nice insert. You can keep it simple. You can use a die. You can use you can use your envelope punch. Let's use this. Really like that. So yeah, I think I first going to choose my paper. Just back in 1 second. So let's see. I cut out my paper and I am going to use this pink one, I believe. Let's see what's the right position. Really don't know, but I really like it like this. One day is going up. So what I'm going to do is I line this up on the top, and yep, all the way up, and then I am going to make, let's say, 1.5. Yep. Then I am going to flip it over, and I'm still holding my paper, and line this up at 1.5, like that. Then I think I am going to use this one. You can use also your knife, of course, but for now I want to use this piece. And I am going to see this went perfectly. Now you can move this away. Oh, I think it's not cutting. Wait. Still think this is more handy for me. Just needed just a little more cutting. Just want to make it perfect. Yeah, we want to make it perfect. See? Yep. And now I can smooch it and just lay it perfectly. But do not put your papers on yet, because we are going to make a flap. So this is done. Yeah, like it, perfect. So the other one, we can make like this. I think that's nice. So the other one, I just do exactly the same thing. I just line it up, grab my envelope punch, and I do the exact same thing. And if you don't have an envelope punch, you can use anything. Anything. You just, if perhaps you have a, how you call it, another nice punch or a hole punch, circle punch, you can use anything, but I just have my envelope punch, so I'm really going to use it. Really like this. This is so simple to do and really nice. Here we go. Okay, next thing we are going to make is a flip, because if we are going to carry our planner around with us, we want nothing to fall out. So I am going to make a flap. And perhaps it's nice to first put this down in the planner. Make some space. Here it is. The first one. We pull this out. There we go. And use some extra glue. There we go, and then just set this down in the middle, all the way down to your other page you glued on earlier. Here we go. Okay, now the second one, you'll have to choose, but I think, yep, we're just going to line it up with my mark, and then we have it perfectly set down. Okay, use some extra glue if you like, not necessary, but I like it. Okay, now I line this up with my mark and just about it up and the same height as your other pockets, and then just fold it, or not fold it, burnish everything down. So we have our 2 pockets. Okay, that's step 1. Let's see, next thing we are making the flap. So let's cut this paper. Where was my pencil? Here it is. We just cut this piece in the exact same wideness as the pocket. So let's cut this. Let's see. And then we can make a flippity flop on each side, and then 1, 2, and then decide on how big we want our flap. Doesn't have to be that deep, it's just a flap that everything holds together. So let's see, because this is going to be in here and we definitely want to fit this, so we are going to test it out first. Yep, and this is fitting, so this is going to be here on top. So how wide do we want this? I want to make it simple pocket with a simple closure. So what do you say? I think 2 is enough. So I will cut this at 2. 2, 2, 2, 2. And the other one 2. Also at 2. Okay. Yeah, this is enough for just a flap. And yeah, I think I am going to use my envelope punch again to make the nice corner. So let's see, we have this pocket and this pocket, so let's decide which paper is going to be on top. Let's see, I have one here that's the same but then smaller, but I want an extra color in it. So let's see, let's first go to my leftover, that's pink. Blue always fits good. Green is also nice for this one. And then I think this one is nice for this one. What do you think? Or yellow is also nice. Don't want the same. Oh my gosh. Or we can use these two. No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to. Let's make a decision. Perhaps this one is nice for this flap and then this is nice for that flap. What do you think? Or I just can use these. Yeah, let's do that. Yep. Let's use this piece of paper so we can make 2 at once. So let's see. Let's cut this one. Oh my gosh, and on the back, I really don't think if you can hear that, but downstairs I have put my new machine on. Yay! Because upstairs my electricity is not that very good. So I had to put it downstairs, but it's not no worry. I had to put it on my old craft space. And I was just testing out if I can now cut out my fairies from the fairy dust on my own. So that's what I am testing out, and of course I put a complete sheet on to test it out. So it's really taking a while to cut it all out, but I really am so curious how that turns out. Let's see, let's first do this one. Do the same thing as the other part, going all the way down and then putting it on the half of my punch, and then I have this. Okay, yeah, like that. Really easy. I really love my envelope punch. You can use it in so many different ways, and I even can say that where it's supposed to be for, I use the littlest for. I never use, no, not say never, but I almost never use it for a for making envelopes. But okay, that's okay, that's okay. Now I want to use this green one. It's still not any ways to buy it because it's really awesome to create so many things. You even can make nice bows of it. Yeah, I did that once. I don't know if I made a tutorial of it, but it's so easy to do for nice. Really, I have to check. I have a new light here also with my cutter, but definitely going to need another one. And another one. This is a really a daylight lamp, as I have many lamps above me, but the daylight, this is really bright, but it's too shimmery. I can't see that good. I really don't know if my daughter is happy with my new machine, because she has to study for her exam. About 2 weeks she has exams, and I definitely will stop after this because she really needs the quietness to study. So, ooh, sorry my dear, but she did not yell at me, not yet. If I will turn off my machine, so we have to, fingers crossed that it did work. Wow, this is really awesome. Cool. Okay. Next thing is put some tape on the flippity flops of our I call it the closures. Yeah, the closures of our pockets. Let's call it that way. Yep. Here it goes. So I first glue in. I really don't know if it's any matter. I don't think so. They are both equal. Yep, they are. So don't worry where I put it on. That's really handy. Let's see. Let's peel this off. I really hope that my blade is not going too fast off, I call it, because I really use it quite, well, not a lot. I'm just testing out and really love it. And for those who don't know where I'm talking about, oh my gosh, I'm really sorry. I ordered a Brother Scan and Cut, the 700 I ordered, and I got it last Friday. So yeah, finally I got it, and it's so cool. And you know my fairy dust, and that nice woman called Angelique sent me those black fairies, and she cut out with her Cameo, and she really had me made up my mind that I want to do that the same thing. So for this time she sent me those fairies. But you know me, I want to do that on my own, of course. So yeah, but my decision was to buy a Brother scan and cut, because you can scan with it, and there is also Wi-Fi on it. Now I believe the Cameo also had that, but anyway, the Brother does that too. So I really like the scan function. So I had made up my mind to bought me a Brother. Now I really have to go in with my hat. Sorry guys, but I really have to see that this is going to be straight. Okay, sorry. Okay, so this is going to be in. So yeah, about my Brother, I did yesterday nice on my in my garden in the sun. I had my laptop on and I did a little well, this is a how you call it, a cutting file that's comes free for with the Brother scan and cut program. It's called Canvas, and so I searched this one and I had a little manipulation. I cut out you have a border on this one, but I don't like, so I cut out, and I have made two of these really awesome, a left one and a right one. So it's awesome, and really it cuts out just perfect. And I also had one in design paper, so I'm definitely going to use these, but not now, but I want to show you. Anyway, I'm going nowhere. What shall we do? Yeah, I think we can put this on top first. So let's do that. And then decide the closure. We still can use a string closure with buttons, or we can use a magnet. That's all up to you what to use. And so let's decide that together, which one we want to use. Okay, let's put this first on. Okay, that is the pocket. I like it. Now before we put this on, like this, we're going to decide what closure do we want. Well, I really like the strings. That's just me. And perhaps it's really nice to use these buttons. So perhaps we can use the green one on top here and the pink one on here. And then something else, let's see. It's the shame that we don't have 4 buttons, because we then need 2. But we can make something different. Wait, just a minute. Let me think for a moment. Yeah, I made up my mind. I am going to first make this with a magnet. So we're going to put some magnets on. Okay, let's put the first one on. And the second one. Cut out a little piece. So glad that today is not that very hot. Seal it. Okay, and now we can put this design paper on. Yeah, this was for here. Let's first peel off this tape. And then and then this for up. Okay. So for the back, sorry if I am in the way with my hat, but I really have to make sure I line it up perfect. Okay, that it is. Okay, so now the only thing we have to do is, yeah, I really want to put these stickers on. I really like these. Use this on here, search for the middle. Let's see, I really am terrible with this. I think that this is the middle. Gosh, I am terrible at this. I really have to check. Check. So this is the middle. So now I can't go wrong. This is the middle. Yep. Really want to be it perfect. And then the green one, I want for here. Also going to check. This is the middle. I want to make it not getting wrong. Okay, so this I like. The sheet away, and now we just make something on the back in here and then on this flap. So yeah, that is it. I think I will use the same one as here. So back in 1 second. Okay, and then this is done. Put a nice sticker on. So yeah, flip it open. You can load stuff with, even you can put some nice tags in. Of course, you can put anything in you like. Really like it. Okay, so yeah, up to this page. So yeah, really cool.